What's up guys, Mr.Wednesday here, back at it with another video. I was just about to log into the game to actually do the initial idea of today's video, and I received some news in Discord that a new patch has been just implemented into the game. So while it downloads, we'll go over the patch notes together. First time reading them, so I have no clue what they added. So December 9th, today. Game updates. So Arcane Denominator difficulty has been adjusted as follows. The stats of all bosses stage 9 or lower have been reduced. Lovely. Reduce the HP of guards in stages 7 through 11 of the Arcane Denominator. Awesome. So basically what has been semi-hard will now should be easier now. Lovely. Okay, so we have something for stamina. Nice. In order to improve your gaming experience, we have reduced the cost of diamonds and made other adjustments. Okay, so diamonds should now be, I'm gonna say, cheaper. Okay, I'm not a huge spender, but we'll see what the cost is now when the game actually installs. So, reduce the cost of stamina from 80 to 50. Yes, yes, finally. Lovely to see. So it hasn't been halved as we expected, but 50 is much more reasonable than 80 if you ask me. Much more reasonable. So basically on the daily you get, I'm gonna say you get like 50 to 100, maybe even more. I'm saying like just through the daily gameplay. Obviously you can get more if you complete some quests, etc. So you should be getting at least like 2-3 refills per day. Nice, which is much more friendly than 80, which the cost was previously. Reduced the stamina refills in the diamond shop from 50 to 30. Okay. Reduce the stamina exchange from the guild shop and the arena shop to 20. Okay. Reduce the stamina consumption in arena dominate lovely. I'm not sure why just not say like from what to what. We'll see. Increase the stamina dropped in arena. Nice. definitely nice. Removed the stamina pack in the shop. Huh. What do they mean by remove the stamina pack in the shop? Okay, we'll see in a second. Arcane Dungeons, the difficulty and the output have been adjusted as follows. Reduce the stage difficulty of the World Challenge and the Friend Challenge, nice. Increase the number of stages and rewards, nice. Reduce the stamina consumption, nice. Increase the number of rewards of the World Challenge, okay. Remove the stamina consumption of the party of 3, lovely. Updated display of the cumulative number of draws and probability of the limited summons. We'll see what that's about. Optimize the battle mechanics of the Queen of Tides. Okay, the pit system of limited summons will now carry over to the next card pull cycle, and the number of card draws accumulated in the current cycle will also carry over to the next one. Interesting. Okay. Removed the drop of epic gear in adventure mythic mode. Not sure how I feel about that. Okay, so has it like been substituted for something else? If not, it's not really a good thing. We'll see. Adjusted the ascension trait of some light dark legendary heroes. The ascension time needed for the following heroes has been advanced from 5 to 2. Niklaus, Imogen, Crazed Urzag, and Evelyn first down. Okay, nice. Added the third label for the system mail. Okay, it has to be confirmed before deleting. Nice. Increase the amount of random names. Okay, cool. Fix the vague text description in advanced summons. Not sure what that's about. Optimized art resources and overall performance. Okay, fixed some of the display issues. Playback of ultimate ability effect now can be accelerated while playing. Thank you God. Lovely to see. So that has been in the game previously. Then they decided to actually like just take it out of the game for whatever reason, and now I assume it's back again We'll see. And the game just downloaded. I'm gonna hop right in as soon as it lets me. So, the otherwise point of today's video is definitely going to be some tips and tricks I have learned in the meantime since the last video, and I'm gonna explain those shortly. I just wanna see what happened to the to all of the things they just mentioned have been fixed. So, I'm actually not sure what the prices were, but I believe they were higher, if I remember correctly. Then when we go into here, so 50 now, nice. That's great. That's awesome. Okay, I want to see about the shop things. So in the diamond shop, 30. Okay. And what was it previously? So reduce the daily limit of stamina rifles in diamond shop from 50 to 30. Lovely. So basically you can get for 60 diamonds 100 stamina. It still makes no sense to me. Oh no, so it's actually 30 diamonds for 100 stamina. That's nice. That's awesome. That's awesome. So basically for 50 you get 120, and then for 30 you get 100, and you can actually accumulate these. Yeah, so that's great. That's great. Then we had reduce the stamina exchange from the guild shop and the arena, so the guild vault. Okay, so to 20 here, nice, and then in arena should be 20 as well. Lovely. That's freaking awesome. Reduce the stamina consumption in arcane denominator. So I'm actually not sure exactly. So I believe it was 10. It was at least 10. So that's cool. And the difficulty has also been lowered, so I should be finally able to pass through that. So that's terrific. And then I actually want to see just really quickly. I entered the wrong thing. Okay. So I just want to see really quickly when we get into mythic, which we are now. Oh, so now you cannot get epic artifact. Not cool. Can you not get them anywhere, basically? So yeah, you cannot get epics anymore. Okay, let's see. Sorry guys, let's see about the settings really quickly. So when we get into the settings and then we go to the game, I believe, so skip ultimate ability in multi-battle, okay, and then skip appearance, okay. No, so nothing like new there. So I need to just fix this because I just installed the game. So let's see what the skip animation, or however they worded it, is supposed to be about. Let's run a battle really quickly here and see what's up. I love the stamina deduction cost. It's a terrific addition to the game. So let's just see really quickly what's gonna happen. So we'll use this, and let's go with this. And now the ultimate ability. So I cannot click anywhere to like make it faster. Not sure what that is about. I'm pretty sure let me just run it now. Perhaps when I'm auto running it, maybe it's different. We'll see when we get to our next ultimate ability. Can we skip it in auto? That's the A2, and now she uses it. We still cannot skip. Is it faster? I'm gonna say it's faster. It's definitely faster. Is that what they mean? So playback of ultimate ability effect now can be accelerated when playing. I'm not sure if it's like straight up accelerated, or I need to check something. So allow people to add as friends. Yeah, still nothing here, but I feel like it's faster. Comment below, is it faster? I want to say it was definitely longer previously, like the animations and everything was definitely longer. It just feels like it's on like double speed currently. Yeah, the eye thing definitely took a lot longer. So I think that's what I mean, like it's just faster now in general, which is terrific if you ask me. Okay, so let's get into the point of what was supposed to be the point of today's video. So first of all, I made some improvements to my squad, so I wanna just show you guys what my general advice would be if you're struggling anywhere. So these two are definitely still my main support champions. I managed to actually upgrade all of their abilities fully, which is nice. I'm currently grinding the glyphs to get them to level 3, because both are... no, actually I got him to level 3 yesterday. And then I have these two at level 4. As you can see, I'm currently also grinding her glyphs to level 5, because I do want to get there quickly. I also managed to pick up Valeria, who was my 6-star basically, and I'm currently in the process of making enough food to actually get my third 6-star champion. I also managed to double ascend Winstrux here. Now her speed is about I want to say like 78, 93. Lovely. So that's not fully improved. I'm still missing like the speed boots here. I'm missing something with speed here, so I'm just like on the lookout for those things. I'm also missing any speed substats here, so that's definitely something I'm trying to look at next. Now what I wanted to explain is I actually got like a message from a bunch of people on my Discord and otherwise saying that their champions are not like functioning properly. And I try to explain stats to them, because I do understand many of you are perhaps... I'm not sure why I'm getting into that screen like a bunch of times. This is where I wanted to go. So I understand that many of you are maybe playing the gacha game for like the first time and you're not sure what's what. So health and defense is kind of self-explanatory. That's basically the damage you can take, as it says here before that, and an ability to absorb damage when attacked. So those two are gonna be different things as opposed to like other gacha games. Technically, both allow you to survive longer. So on your support champions, you should definitely look to have those high, right? So they can actually survive. And also you do want to have some speed on them, so they're actually fast enough to get back to their skills quicker, so that you can actually be able to like heal your nukers. Now I do want to say attack is obviously going to be the amount of damage you can deal. It improved my crit rate just a tad bit more. Still not 100%, which is definitely what you should be looking at, because you do want to be able to land a critical strike anytime you can, right? Because that actually deals 50% of the damage instead of your usual whatever your ability says. So let's basically take a look here. So deals 80% of the damage. So if you critical strike on her A1, you'll be basically dealing 150% of this. So not 150% like in a general number. You'll be doing the 150% of this here. And you do want to hit harder, obviously, especially on your nukers. Now let's get back into this. So if you have somebody who's placing a debuff, so basically debuff is going to be red colored right here, as opposed to, let me just show you really quickly. So let's get into Connor for an example. Blue things are going to be buffs. So buffs is what you place on yourself, like the shield and attack up. Not sure how the heals are. Okay, so the heal is basically just a heal, it's not shown, but as you can see, like invincible here, damage up and immune is also gonna be represented as a buff. Okay, so you click here on more stats to actually see all of your stats, because you cannot see them here. So we explained attack, HP, defense and speed. Crit rate, as I said, you want 100% whenever you can. Do not go out of your way to like nerf all other stats you have just to get more crit rate. It will come naturally. I assume I'll need at least like 20-25 days of game time to actually be able to grind like dungeons for gear, so that I can actually improve crit rate directly. At the moment, I'm just trucking through the adventure mode, trying to get the as high crit rate as possible. And then obviously crit damage is increased damage dealt by critical strikes, so it's gonna be in addition to what your basic damage would be, like the basic damage output from your skill. Well, this increases it by like 159% or 120%, 250%, whatever your crit damage is. Now, focus, resistance, agility, precision is something that's not worded the same in all of your other gacha games, so I do want to go over those really quickly. So focus is basically a chance to apply effect on others, which means if you have a debuff which you want to place, basically, you are going to want focus to be high, yeah? So she's actually able to do it. As I said, I'm currently just trying to get my Hydresia to be a damage dealer, so 20% focus is just something I got along the way. It's by no means high. You will definitely want that higher to be actually able to place her defense down, which she does have on speed down, I'm sorry, which she does have on the A2 here. Now resistance is a chance to dodge the effect. Now it's worded a bit differently here. Resistance is basically resistance. Let's say you are going up against opponents Hydresia and you do not want speed down on your champions. That means you'll need a lot of resistance to be actually able to resist the debuff that they are placing on you. Agility is going to be your ability to deflect attacks, which reduces damage by 50%, which means you'll see throughout gameplay, even if your like agility is very low, it will happen from time to time. You'll see like the in blue text written deflected. That means you basically like got a shield, right, and you deflect somebody's attack. So that's again something that's going to be very beneficial. So none of my champions are at this point like specialized in any type of builds except Hydresia, and then Connor as well, because he wanted his heals to be bigger. I'll explain that really shortly in a second. And then precision is going to be ability to prevent attack from being deflected, which means that if you have a lot of precision, your opponent's agility will not be able to come in. So let's say your opponent's agility is 50 and then your precision is 109, like it is on my Hydresia here. That means I'm gonna have more precision than their agility, which means I'll be actually able to attack them and not have my attack deflected. So given that Connor actually heals off of his attack while keeping his HP somewhat high, at least for like my level of gameplay, I also wanted him to have at least some attack, and with 1.5k attack he's doing like 2.3k heals. Now remember, he's doing them 3 times, he's healing everybody 3 times, so that's basically like a 7k heal. So even if you're like at 100 HP, he basically heals everybody back to full, which is going to be very important. Now the next thing I want to mention is actually something I need to correct, so to say. In the last video I said you do not want to go to adventure and then let's say you're stuck at hard difficulty, wherever. I was basically stuck at chapter 10, 2. The 2, yeah, I believe it was 2 or like 4, not 100% on that. So I said I do not want to use the support champions. So basically, yeah, you go into this and then you go into your support champions. I said I do not want to use a support champion because I want to be able to actually grind those stages like in multi-battles for the glyphs. And then I actually now want to go back and say I was completely wrong, because I just, for the life of me, couldn't get past this stage. And then I got into Mythic, and with no problem, let me just go back, and with no problem I actually got to 4-2, I believe, because basically the first 6 chapters of Mythic are easier than chapter 9 and 10 of Hard. So my advice is, again, power of friendship. If you maybe do not know somebody else who's playing, you can also come to our guild, add a bunch of people. We are very open to getting new friends. Now I do want to say there's a couple of things here that are going to be somewhat, I'm not going to say difficult, but they're definitely going to be like a paywall, so to say. So you'll either need a lot of time, or you'll need a lot of resources basically bought. So I definitely advise you, if you get an epic champion, do not ascend them like before you get to this here, because I'm not sure if it's retroactive. If it's like any other mission that we had so far where we had to ascend people, it's not gonna be retroactive. So I'm saving some of my copies for this. And then obviously gain a hero through synthesis is also not going to be fairly easy. You very easy get Connor, and then otherwise it's just not so easy. So please do save somebody as a synthesis basically, to be able to get them quickly, so to say. That's actually all that I wanted to cover in this video. Now in the next video I actually have something planned to some degree. I do want to cover the guild approach when it comes to the clan boss basically, or the guild boss, so to say. I also want to talk about a little bit about the altar, and then obviously some dungeons as I'm finally able to get into them. And then I also want to talk about Endless Trial, but I do not want to make this video too long, so I'll definitely leave that for the next video. Without further ado, I hope you enjoyed the video, and until the next one, Mr. Wednesday, signing out.